My beautiful souls, welcome into your daily read. This is going to be for Tuesday. As you can see, we have some pre-pulled cards, an overall spirit animal oracle, two Guilds of Tarot cards, but let's jump into it. We're beginning with the Penguin card, talking about authenticity, or rather it says authentic. So this is going to be a Tuesday where you're meant to more than ever show the world the real you. Now, this may be partially tying into the fact that you've changed recently, that feeling to be applicable for the majority of this collective, being drawn to this reading. But regardless, again, you're meant to be showing the world the real you. And this could come through, I guarantee it will come through in multiple ways. Now, they're also saying that you're needing to more than ever be true to thyself, true to yourself, my friend. How do you feel? What do you want to create and develop? There's a focus upon your future as well and your vision for it, and making sure that what you have envisioned, or maybe in a new sense, what you are more than ever envisioning. You could even be tweaking, adjusting slightly your already existing vision. Is this in alignment when it comes to who you are at this point? Is it? Is it still? And so Spirit's saying we need to make sure that as a manifester, as a co-creator, as a powerful individual, that you are looking at yourself at this point along your path and saying, will this work for me? Or will this work for me still? Is this going to be the right choice for me? What is this going to look like for me in an ideal sense now? Okay. And I feel as well, thinking about penguins, and I am obsessed with them. I have a penguin tattoo back from my 20s. There's a comfort and a loyalty about you. There's a sense of people feeling your energy quite accurately in this very authentic, lovable, caring, comforting way. But you're also being seen as somebody who's easily affected by negative things in life. Energy in different forms, spirituality, maybe even all that's on your plate, expectations, you name it. Even rules and regulations playing into it. But it feels like it's a Tuesday where things are more so working out for you than they once were. Why is that? Because on the right-hand side, we have the Hierophant. Things have changed, within and outside of you, and you know this. Maybe you need to remember this or notice the benefits from this. But look around. Notice your reality and how it's changed. Look within. Feel out how you have changed. And it just seems like there's also a little bit of it's like a combination of flexibility and structure that's happening throughout this day, or maybe more so alternating, or coming to be rather. And this is all working to your advantage. But we also have the King of Wands. I'm hearing something you've been committed to with its ups and downs is now going to be not per se heading in a different direction, but it's going to be, I guess, proceeding differently, feeling differently. What you're going to create and develop or see result-wise come from that situation, that commitment, different. Just see how that plays out for you. But as you can see, we are moving on to the King of Wands, because my beautiful souls, you are a confident badass. All right, you're one powerful, passionate individual, and the day pushes you to shine that bright for the world to see. Strut your stuff when you're out and about. Hearing drive with confidence, speak with confidence, get your voice out there, create and develop otherwise. Express yourself, my friends. There's something important in regards to that for you individually. But I just heard 1, 2, 3. Okay? There's something about things being awaited or built up. There's a feeling of things getting done back to back to back. 1, 2, 3. But also you may find it's almost like the energy gives you a little bit of a countdown. I don't know why I'm getting that, because it's like, it's as if your current day reality is better than it once was, right? But there's something that's about to blow up for you, or there's something about to come in for you, or finally work out for you more than ever. And they're saying 3, 2, 1, get ready, my friend, because the end of that countdown is just around the corner for you. And I don't think you fully get this. It also feels like Spirit saying your choices are adding up. Your choices are making the worlds of a difference and benefiting you more than ever. Because when you made certain choices in the past and you weren't sure if they were the right ones, or you ended up finding difficulty coming to be. But it feels like you're also more protected and guided by spirit at this time, and you're way more intuitive than you once were. So it feels like those decisions in the recent past are now adding up in a positive way or positive ways, benefiting you. It feels like a time for you to remember you're making, look, we're talking about the recent past. I'm not saying like your younger days or your experimental days. I'm saying recently and now and moving forward, you're different. You're a better version of yourself. You know what I mean? You're a more mature, more advanced, skilled individual, and you are making the right choices. I don't know why that's so significant and important for you to digest fully. You, my friend, are making the right choices. You even help other people, I want to say, make the right choices. How amazing is that? But let's pull a couple more cards. Moving on for Tuesday. Yeah, the Emperor card says that you're in a very planning state of mind, way of being, kind of energy. You're wanting to make sure that things proceed correctly. But remember, when you try to do that too much, it creates the opposite effects, opposite results than you're aiming for. So it's about finding the balance in all, right? Plan. I'm not saying don't. Get ready, prepare. But remember as well that Spirit is creating this energy for you to an extent otherwise. So it's almost as if you don't need to go into this Emperor energy to the furthest extent. Does that make sense? Allow for your spirituality to work more to your advantage than you once let it, or than it once did. But yeah, the Three of Wands says we're looking forward. It's as if whether you're stepping into this day period expecting the best and looking forward to the best, you will at least about halfway through the day start to feel this way and envision your future in this light, because it feels like you are meant for more than what's at hand. Does that feel right? Keywording at certain points throughout this day. Does that feel right, my friend? If not, then, trust that. But we have the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck because there is at least some sort of wish fulfillment that you're in the midst of and or is right around the corner. So they're saying that this is going to be a change for you. This is going to be, okay, maybe what's meant to take off or blow up or come in for you once again. That sense of it being right around the corner, like we've been saying. But the Hermit card being your last card on the board because you're at times a bit of a solo kind of energy, but you're a leader nonetheless, guiding the way for yourself and other people in very authentic ways. Being true to yourself and true to other people is key at this time. But it also seems to be a day where you're keeping to yourself a lot, and that's not a bad thing. Even if you're surrounded by or working with or interacting with other people, there's a sense of independence and, yeah, again, being true to yourself and to yourself all the meanwhile. But to get ready to wrap up this reading, my friend, this is going to be a day where, again, you're meant to be showing the world the real new you. You're meant to be true to yourself, and you're meant to be embracing and creating change for the future. And you're meant to remember that you are a powerful individual, okay? One that people respect, one that people find to be comforting and true. This is a day where there's a focus upon you. Absolutely beautiful. So I hope these messages for Tuesday were truly helpful. Love and light, my friends.